Let me guess what your New Year's resolutions are, either to quit smoking or to lose weight. Those are usually the two top New Year's resolutions. We're here at Core Fitness every Monday, and Christy is going to talk about some attainable New Year's resolutions and goals that you should be setting for yourself.
Right. First, I want you to abandon the excuse that the new year hasn't come yet.
Right.
Okay? We don't have to wait until 12/01, January 1st, 2015 to start every resolution, especially one that has to do with your health. So we have a few weeks before New Year's, so we want to actually try and incorporate those things, even if it's just the planning phases of what we're going to do, our plan of attack. So start with getting out an old notebook and pen, or the notepad on your iPhone or your Droid, and start writing your list, okay? And that way it's concrete, you can see it, you can start to check it off and set the goals that are gonna get you there.
And accountability, don't look at a magazine and say, I wanna look like Jennifer Aniston, or I wanna look like, remember this is Photoshop, these are people who have trainers and chefs. We wanna make attainable goals for yourself, and start with making some lifestyle changes, some new habits that can be formed.
And they can be small steps. Cutting out sugared beverages is huge. One can of soda, I think, is 120 to 180 calories for just a can of soda, or a glass of iced tea is probably somewhere in that range too. So it could be a small goal just like that. It could be walking an extra 5,000 steps in a day if you have a pedometer. It doesn't necessarily have to bring you right to the gym. It could just be the small steps to get you there.
Counting calories, there are so many apps now on your phone. I know some people have actually used that, and maybe they wanted that burger for lunch, but then it was a salad for dinner, and then of course doing some extracurricular activities like walking or going to the gym, Core Fitness, taking a Zumba class, or dancing around the house. Right. Something that is burning those calories
Calories in, calories out. So if you average, so we talked about before, I have used MyFitnessPal. It's a free app. You can get it on a Droid. You can get it on any smartphone. It also calculates your exercise, your food, and it puts it in a pie chart for your carbohydrates, your fats, and your proteins. So that's a very good accountability measure right there that you can have.
And when you're looking at those New Year's resolutions, you really have to be mindful of how many calories equals a pound lost, right?
Right. So I always tell clients or members that we know that a pound is 3,500 calories. So if we reduce what we've eaten or taken in by 500, and then we burn an extra 500 calories, which is pretty easy. If you do your cardio every day, you can do that on a treadmill in an hour. That's easily a pound a week. Okay, but that's got to be a consistent thing. That cannot be something that's sporadic. We talked about dates that we need to, be in a certain size by. You cannot go by that. It's not realistic. So you really want to set the goals, write everything down so that you can achieve it, and grab a friend.
Grab a friend and let them go along with you. And again, by looking at your calendar now for 2015, if you do have a wedding or you have a special event or you're going on vacation in a couple months, you have time to plan and be successful at your fitness goals.
And not to forget that although it's cold here now, it's warm somewhere else. You never know where you're going to go. Plus, summer bodies are made in the winter. We're going to shed the coats at some point.
All right. Well, let's get working out here at Core Fitness. Again, it's exclusive to women only.